What's going on, ladies? Well, welcome back to Beyond the 90 from a bin. Just realised that's there. As you can see, I'm not in my usual location. I'm actually on holiday. It's probably one of the reasons why I want to mention it is because obviously there's been no content on the channel. But before that, as you can see, again, I'm on holiday. Now, I'll give you two clues to where I am, and then I'll reveal it at the end of the video. Some of that might be different. Number one, I'm in Europe somewhere. Number two, I am in a capital city. So hopefully that helps. Maybe the sirens you can hear in the background would help as well. But I just thought I'd mention, go for a bit of a walk, and actually we'll go for a bit of a walk and a talk really. So why have I not been making content? Well, I'll be honest, I've been on holiday a little bit. Secondly, I'll be honest, this club is really doing my head in to the point where I'm not really watching that much football. I'd loved watching Enzo ball or things where things changed. This year, it feels like we're doing the same mistakes. So I was for the Arsenal game, it was kind of a similar game to the Man City. Lost 2-0. We had some good opportunities, we didn't take them. And I thought, okay, I've had this conversation against Liverpool, I've had it against Man City, and we've had it a couple of times before. We've played okay, but we've not done anything with it. And for me, it was like, what are you going to do in the next game? Because Brentford's important. And from what I saw, absolutely abysmal. I flew out on the Friday to come to this location. And I was like, I'm travelling, I won't be able to. I looked at the score, looked at some people that I trust, listened to like the When You're Smiling podcast and a couple of other ones. And I went, I know what's happened. So for me, I don't want to keep talking crap about the club, but they're not giving me a choice. I wish I could be more positive. There's just not a lot. And actually, if clue number 2, does that building ring true to anybody? If not, don't worry. I didn't know about it as well. There's a statue up there near where I walked up that bit as well. Again, I'd like to do a bit of a walk and a talk, some walk around cities. So there's a reason why I'm not be making much content. I think the second reason as well is because, I'll be honest with you, I'm becoming more and more disinterested in football. I still love the club and I still want the best for the club, but you can just see how it's going to pan out for the rest of it. We've had so many opportunities to try and capitalise and we've lost them. Fulham, Crystal Palace, again, Brentford was a good opportunity. And I wouldn't say this is the final straw, but the gap's now 5 points. With all that's going to happen with the January transfer window, the only thing that's changed recently is the fact that we've got rid of Rude for a little bit. We've not got rid of Rude, we've got rid of 2 of Steve Cooper's backroom staff. That's the only thing that's changed. But and I'll be honest with you, I've been putting time into my relationships and things and going out, going to see places, and it's been a much better use of my time and mental health. So I'm not saying this channel's dead or it's going anywhere. I'll be making content when I'm back. But I fed up of saying the same things again and again. And I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. The club is becoming more desensitized to the fans. They're not listening to us. They're getting themselves into trouble. They aren't showing that we're going to change. Yes, they got rid of 2 members of Steve Cooper's backroom staff, but that's about it. So it's a little update. Unless something changed, I know I said this last time and I've been thinking this since the last time we made a video like this was Steve Cooper before Steve was sacked, we got demonetised. We've got monetization back now, but I don't want to put time and effort into something that we already kind of know. And it's really toxic at the moment. I'm not just talking online, just there's a certain percentage that want fans that want answers, and there's a certain percentage of fans that are just happy to go, well, we should be grateful for how we are. And I just don't agree with that. I'm not saying you should complain. I'm not saying it should be too far the other way. There should be a nice balance. And it feels like the balance is not there. So we'll see what happens. I might make some videos afterwards, but yeah, it's been nice just to get out and do other things apart from football for my weekends. And it's put me in a better mental state. So I might make some more videos in the future. I might do something else. But the channel, again, if I'm not got any passion towards it, I don't see any point in doing it. I will have passion for the club eventually, but there's not enough to get passionate about at the moment. And I know what you're thinking. Support through thick and thin, and I know. But it needs to be reciprocal. I need to see something to get behind. And The only thing that's changed is that maybe the Ruud's being a bit stubborn and probably more pressure on the manager. But still, I repeat it, the players need to take responsibility more. The owner and the board, specifically the board, are probably the most at fault on what I want changed. Now, we've been down this path before in terms of relegation. The difference is now it's becoming more apparent. Wolves and the gap between the Championship and the rest of the Premier League is becoming bigger. And we could have bridged that gap. I think we could have bridged that gap easily. We just got this year horribly wrong to the fact that we couldn't have. So, yeah, again, we're not ending things here. We might be doing more collaborations things. We'll have to see. But I've not decided exactly what I want to do with the channel, to be honest with you. It's still going to be less of content, but until there's something a little bit more different, or I could see something in the right direction, I might have to pause it for a bit. And it's been a lot more enjoyment doing other things outside of football. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Again, good to touch in with you. And the place that I'm in at the moment is Budapest in Hungary. So yes, I went there yesterday, it's the Hungarian Parliament. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video. So goodbye.